still 4.4.
Yes, still 4.4. Okay, the two rules we're going to learn today. Actually, there's 3 altogether, but 4.3. Sorry, 4.3. Tomorrow's 4.4. Sorry, I said that earlier and it cut in there. Definition of two special definite integrals. If x equals a, and I'm going from a to a, well, how far is that?
Not far.
Not at all. It's the same number, right? So what would the area under the curve be? 0. That totally makes sense, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. If you don't go anywhere, it's going to be 0. Now tell me when you get to the second one, so I can talk about it. Or do you want to write it first, then have me talk about it?
Sure.
You tell me when you got it written down.
I have it written down.
Sadie does not.
Yeah, I don't. You know, like in those decorating shows, so like.
Okay, so the next one says if f is integrable, so that I can find the integral, right? From a to b. So that means a is smaller and b is larger. Yes? Mm-hmm. So look at the integral closely. The integral from what? B to a. Do we go from larger to smaller? No, we always go from what? Smaller to larger. So I can rewrite it from smaller to larger, but what comes out here in front? The negative. That's it. Okay? So that gives me the ability to rewrite things and adjust. So if I had the integral from -4 to -4 of 3x squared minus 6x plus 4 dx. Well, what's the answer? From -4 to -4. 0. Doesn't matter any of that, does it?
No.
Just 0. So if I had the integral from 7 to 3 of 2x dx, how would I rewrite that?
It'd be negative integral 7.
Nope. 3 to 7. Once you put the negative.
No, I put the top.
Oh, okay. You should always start from the bottom. You should always say it from the bottom. Because with somebody like another person who knows what you're talking about, when they write it from what you're saying, you always go from the lower limit to the upper limit of 2x dx. And you would solve the problem just as normal now, and we would throw what on the end? A negative. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, the next rule. If I have the integral of 3 closed intervals, a, b, and c, then the integral from a to b, only if c isn't... I touched it, sorry. Now this only works if c is in the middle between b and a and b, okay? Mm-hmm. So then I could take it from a to c and add it from c to b. Make sense? I can cut up the interval into 2 things and add them together. We use this when we are going from negative to positive. So we would break this up into what? From -2 to 0?
Yeah.
And then from 0 to 4. See that. See how that works. Now, we didn't perform anything. We didn't do anything. But do you see how that works? Mm-hmm. Now, that's when it's most practical. But could we go from 6 to 20? Could I break it up from 6 to 10? Mm-hmm. And then from 11 to 20? Oh, not 11. Sorry, 10. Yes, we could. Thing about it is whatever we upper limit of one is the lower limit of the other. And both of them. Now, could I split it up into 3 or 4? Yes, but why would we? Correct? The reason you do this is when you cross that breaking point, when you cross the origin, you have to do it. And the other reason is if you had answers to different pieces, you could break it up, like you could make it into different pieces so you wouldn't have to do extra work other than breaking it up. And this is our last slide, other than I'm going to go to our even homework and do some examples as I got.
Okay.
So I will do some examples.
I'm like so cold.
I know, and the heaters ran all day. Sadie, you tell me when you're good.
I think tomorrow
You're good?
I might stay home. I'm not feeling well. I've been sick.
Next Monday, I will be gone all day,
Okay.
just so you guys know.
So what are we gonna do? Are you just gonna like post a video or something? Or?
Yeah, well, on Friday, we're doing the first part of it. Like, we have something we're practicing 3 days.
Okay.
I'll have a video posted if we need to have a video posted.
Can we just do geometry review for Trey?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys that the integral from 2 to 4 of x cubed dx equals 60. I'm going to tell you the integral from 2 to 4 of x dx equals 6. And then I'm going to tell you the integral from 2 to 4 of dx is 2. So I gave you the answer of three things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the integral from 2 to 2 of x cubed dx. What's my answer?
60.
No, it's 2 to 2, guys.
Well then why?
What's your rule did you learn today?
I know, but.
No. What rule did you learn today?
You can break it up.
No, 2 to 2.
Oh, 0.
It's 0.
I was.
I'm like, you also have to use your rules too.
My neck is killing me. On TikTok, there is this like one like back arch thing, and I think I'm gonna buy it just for my back. And it pops your back like very easily.
Okay. So I have the integral from 2 to 4 of 25 dx. Well, 25 is a constant, yes? And can't I bring constants out in front?
Yeah.
So I have 25 to the integral of 2 to 4 of dx. Today is all about using and manipulating the rules, guys.
Okay.
So what is the integral from 2 to 4 of dx?
2.
2. So the answer is 25 times
2.
2. So we get
50.
15.
We're just doing that.
Yep. You're just manipulating what we're given to fit what we, like the problem, to fit what we were given at the top.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
There's the hard thing.
Okay. So the stuff we need to break it up into is x cubed, x, or 1, right?
What?
It's like at the top, these things were we are given,
Yeah.
correct? So what can we do to this? What did we learn today that we could do with this? If I have x cubed plus 4, what can I do with that?
Can you move?
Actually, that's not even from today. That's from before. Go ahead.
Can you move 4 in front?
Mm-mm. Can I separate these two things?
Like 2 different integrals?
Mm-hmm. Can't I, since it says plus?
Yeah. But what if it says minus and you can't?
Yeah. It's just a minus in between them. It's a quantity. It's like plus or minus. So plus, and this 4 is a constant, isn't it? So it comes out front.
Mm-hmm.
So by doing that, did I give myself stuff I already have?
Mm-hmm.
What is the integral from 2 to 4 of x cubed?
60.
60 plus
4 times 2, which is 8. So 68.
so 68.
Okay.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea of today. Manipulating those. Now, if there were 4 terms right here, could I do it? Could I break it up 4 times?
Yeah.
Yes, as long as it's addition, subtraction.
No multiplication.
Multiplication, if it's the constant goes out front, but I can't divide it
So
up.
like 25 dx is multiplication. Right?
Well, like, yes,
Okay.
because there's a 1 here. It's 25 times 1, so it can go out in front.
Okay.
But if it was like the integral of 25y dx,
Yeah.
you can move the 25, but you don't have a rule for the y dx.
So what happens then?
Well,
You have to solve it?
no, you didn't do it right, but you're not going to have that. Okay, the next thing you're going to do, I think I gave myself one more blank screen. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to tell you that the integral from 0 to 3 of f of x dx equals 4, and the integral from 3 to 6 f of x dx equals -1. Okay, so I gave you some stuff. I need the integral from 0 to 6 of f of x dx. So what could I do? What'd they give me? From 0 to 3 and from 3 to 6. So do I have from 0 to 6 covered?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just do 0 to 3 f of x dx plus 3 to 6 f of x dx. Well, what is from 0 to 3?
4.
4.
4 plus, or 4 minus 1 would be 3.
4 minus 1 would be
3.
3. So from 6 to 3 of f of x dx. I'll underline these so we know what or do this so we know what we're using, right? Well, guys, this is from 6 to 3. Are we supposed to write it that way?
No.
We're supposed to write it what?
From smallest to largest.
Okay, and when we switch it from smallest to largest, what happens? What do I put up front?
Negative sign.
A negative.
3, 6.
So my answer is going to be -1 times,
Negative.
or negative times -1,
Yeah. Which would be positive 1.
+1. Do you see how today we're just manipulating rules?
Yeah.
Okay, the integral from 3 to 3 of f of x dx.
Would be 0.
That'd be 0. And the last one that we're going to do is from 3 to 6 of -5 f of x dx.
Well, can we move -5 in the front?
Yeah, the -5 just goes in front, right?
Yeah.
And then what's 3 to 6?
-1. So then you have to.
So the answer is?
5.
That's it. That's what you're doing today.
That's all it is.
Yep. 45 is a little bit, did I give you 45? Yep. 45 is a little bit different, but you can figure it out. 45 is going to stretch your brain just a little.
I'm really not in the mood for brain stretching.
Sorry.